everyone! So today I have a setup and it is a DIY setup. So I wanted to try a new traveler's notebook size, and that size being A6. And when I try new traveler's notebooks, I like to always make my own cover, just because if you guys didn't know, it is so easy to make traveler's notebook covers. Like, so simple. I just think it's a really smart idea to make a size yourself so you can try it out and see if it's something that you're actually going to like before you make the big investment. This one in particular I made a few weeks ago, and it was just from some leather I had. My dad actually brought me down a leather binder and I cut it up into a traveler's notebook. So you can see it's pretty thick. This is a really simple setup. There's no pockets or anything, obviously, because I made it myself. I have a few decorations on it. So you can see I put this little bow here. I got this at like Marshall's or TJ Maxx in the baby section. It actually had a clip, and the day I put it on, it fell apart. So I ended up stringing it through my elastic, and I thought it was pretty cute because it's just a little denim bow with hearts. So here on the side, I just have some like rickrack and lace and stuff like this. This is actually a charm set that I got from Joann. It had feathers, but the feathers were a little much, so I just left it by itself. And my spine is a little bit like collapsing in on itself, and that's just because this leather is really thin. So let's just get into the setup. For this setup, I wanted to go for a boho feel, so I wanted everything to have like succulents and flowers and cactuses and things like that. I have a lot of the boho adventure line from Project Life in here, so that's where like these journaling cards are from. A lot of the Michael's boho line, it's like the feathers and stuff like that. Like I said, it doesn't have pockets because I've discovered I don't really like leather pockets on my traveler's notebook, mostly because I find that, you know, you put pretty stuff in your traveler's notebook and then you can't see any of it, and I like to see my stuff. So as you can see here, I can see everything. Also, it bulks up your actual traveler's notebook. It always makes the leather so much thicker, and I kind of like it a little thinner. I put a Target dollar spot pocket. These are usually available at back to school time, so hopefully, fingers crossed, this summer they'll bring some back out. In this little pocket, I just have a Project Life card, and then actually this is a piece of ephemera, this Wild and Free. This is a Target dollar spot little cactus clip. I thought it was perfect, and I love that one because it was mint. And I just have some washi tape back here. That's on the old Project Life divider that I cut down. Look at this monkey that I have in here. So this is a barrel monkey, like a miniature one, and we found it at work one day and I put it in my planner because it was so cute. He's got like chubby little monkey face. As far as my dashboards go, I got these dashboards from Green Tea Design Co. on Etsy. Basically, it's the same as the Foxy Fix top loading dashboards, except you can get them on Etsy and not have to wait forever. They're always sold out when I go to order these off of Foxy Fix, so I just order them off of Etsy. I'll also link below a tutorial on how to make these yourself. I don't have a laminator, so I can't do that, but I'm perfectly happy with paying someone else to do them for me. The paper that you see here, this beautiful succulent paper, that is from Recollections. And the ephemera, the You Are My Lucky Star, and the actual star, that's from that Project Life kit, Michael's feather. And I have no idea where this little cactus is from, but I thought it fit, so I put it in there. Up top, I have this little arrow clip. I got that at Michael's. They were like really, I think they're like 50% off, so they're like 50 cents for a bunch of them, and I just put some extra ribbon that I had on there. This lady right here, she was in a magazine. I'm pretty sure she's famous because it was like her own magazine. I don't know who she is, but I thought she was cute, so I cut her out when I put her in here. So this is just that really pretty doily vellum that everyone gets, and I just clipped a Project Life card onto it that I thought matched really nicely. Once again, Boho Adventures. My little clip up here is actually from Barnes & Noble's, and I got it a while ago, like probably 2 or 3 years ago. This is like my third DIY traveler's notebook. Down below I'll link my like original two that I did, just so you can see like how different the setups are. That's kind of fun. I was like looking back on them and I was just like, this is the worst setup I've ever seen. So it's funny to see like how my style has changed. These sticky notes I got at TJ Maxx. They came with a pen and I just loved them because they were a giant strawberry, and it's nice to have like a big sticky note just if you need to write a note for something. And that takes me to my first insert, and it is a yellow paper house insert. I just put some cute stickers on it, and Did a little decorating. This is my first, well, this isn't my first. I'm not going to show my current spread because I messed it up horribly, but this is next month's spread. So here's May, and this is the only way I plan. I think I've said that before in a video, that a month at a glance is basically all I need at this point. I have 3 different sources of income at this point. I have 2 different jobs plus YouTube, so it's just, I need a place to keep track and make sure that I'm getting paid when I need to get paid from different places. That's the main thing that I track in here. And also if like there's big events or things like that, I'll put them in here. This is just this clip up here is one that I made a while ago. This is some washi stickers from Michaels. These are sticky notes from Michaels. This is a Project Life card that I trimmed down and made into a little bookmark. And this little clip right here is from the Dollar Tree. And this is the back of my top loading dashboard. And the owner of Green Tea to Psycho name is Tammy. And when Tammy sent me my package, she sent me this card and she wrote my name so beautifully that I had to keep it. No one's ever wrote my name so nicely. So I put the little envelope in here and I ended up sticking some ephemera on it and then putting some acetate over it. I thought it was really cute. The next string, I have a Jane Davenport pocket, and these are a little less wide than an A6 size. So on this one you can kind of see, but these are my only 2 inserts that are actually A6, and I'll get to that later. So I mean, all I had to do was cut off a couple inches of the top and it fit in here. It's not perfect, but I like it, so it's okay. And in here I just keep like things that I don't want to get bent. So this is an old card that was in the Target dollar spot, and I just laminated it a long time ago and put sticky notes in it, and I just keep all sorts of ephemera in here, and that just slips into that little spot right there. Then on the back, it's a really nice place to put some sticky notes, so I have some of those there. And that takes me to my second insert, which is another Yellow Paper House insert. So this is their mixed media insert, so it has a really heavy weighted paper, like almost like cardstock. And I had one of these before for my pocket and I never got around to using it, so I'm really excited to try this size. I've been in standard Midori so long that I thought like maybe this size would be nice, and I've been loving the A6 size so far. So this is just my journal where I do pretty journaling, basically memory keeping and things like that, where art goes. I guess you could call it art journal. Words go into it as well. I have 2 different versions of journals in here. I only have a couple of days in here because I've only been using this for a couple, well, I've been using it for a few weeks, but I don't journal like this every day just because I don't have something to draw every day. I got this bookmark. Where did I get this from? I'm not sure of the shop where I got this from. Actually, I'll link it down below because I got a few things from that shop, and this is just a piece of ephemera. I have this stuff tucked in here because I want to like incorporate it in here. This is a really fun tag. Get these at Michaels and you have to embroider them yourself, and I got this one with a TP because I thought that would be fun. And these bookmarks up here are just ones that I made myself. I just tied some ribbons and stuff onto a paper clip. Super easy. This is just a Kaiser Craft journaling card that I've had for a really long time. I think it's pretty. It's probably actually in my old setups too, so if you watch them and see them, comment down below. On the back I have some more sticky notes. These are the Target dollar spot ones. I got little cacti on them and I love my cacti. And then back here I just keep a thank you note and things like that because you never know when you're gonna need to write a thank you note, and I don't want to have to go spend $6 at Hallmark to write one. So that takes you to my next string. On this next string I have this piece of acetate. This is Recollections and it's so pretty. I like this one because it was the gold. They have another one that's silver. A little bow clip from Michaels, and I have a piece of vellum clipped to the back of it just so you can see this writing a little bit more. That takes you to my next insert, which is my pen to paper journal. And what I mean by that is it's just where I write. That's it. Like, I don't make it pretty. I don't really decorate it. I just write the good, the bad, the ugly. Every day I try to write something just so I have like a little record of every day. And this is I believe the brand is Akalo. So here's one that's not covered. I covered this one. It's just an Akalo notebook. So you can get this journal at places like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, things like that. I always find that brand there. And normally they come in a pack of 3 for $3, but I got all mine on sale for $2, so really cheap. They are A6 size as far as the height is concerned, but the width they're just ever so slightly smaller than A6, and honestly when you close the book you really cannot tell the difference, and so I don't mind at all. These are just lined inserts as you can see here. And I did go through and watercolor some pages just to make them look pretty. I just like writing on pages with color, but also it kind of gives it like this really nice crinkle texture. So I'm not going to flip through this just because it's private journaling. But as you can see, like I really like the way the paper sounds when it's been wet from the watercolor. So if anyone's going to understand what I'm talking about, it is my planner, people. So you know what I mean. This bulldog clip I actually got at Walmart. They had some of them in the scrapbooking section. Another little paper clip that I made. Back of that insert the vellum, and on the back of the acetate I have some sticky notes. These two down here are from Recollections, and these ones up here are Mambi. And I have this really sweet little pom-pom, and I'll link the shop below. It's where I got all my bookmarks that I didn't make. That takes you to my next string, and I have my final dashboard. So this one I just have a picture of my fiance because he's so cute. And this is another one of those top-loading dashboards that I ordered. This actually came out of a magazine as well. Some more vellum. The world's most beautiful sticky notes. Look at these. I thought they were so gorgeous. I had to buy them when I saw them. I have another Jane Davenport pocket in here. This is the one with the face, so it's my favorite. And here I just have some sticky notes, and I have like some scrap paper in case I needed to write a note for someone. On the back I have my pen loop. I guess I should talk about the pens that I have in here. So the first pen is just a Papermate ink Joy. These are like the best workhorse pens that you can get. I love this pen. And then I have my Pilot Color Inu on here as well, and this is just a mechanical pencil that has pink lead, and it works so nicely. More sticky notes. I know I have a ton of sticky notes in here. This is another one of those Akalu notebooks, and this one I didn't cover just because this is my list book, and I figured the word idea was good enough, and it was a pretty color, so I just decorated it a little bit. I am so obsessed with Moana right now, so I had this little Moana thing and I put in here. So I guess I'll go through all my lists since I kind of do that in all my videos. I have my index, I have tattoos that I am planning to get, board games we own, things that I am currently saving up for, things to do in Florida, my Florida events, which I need to write out. I just have been lazy and haven't done so yet. Movies that I want to buy, my TBR. I'm trying to read 12 books this year, and I'm like 7 books in, so I think I'm doing pretty good. I have my fiance's wish list. This is just like things that I would like to get for him, not necessarily like things that he sat down and said he wanted. This is my home wish list, which I honestly should call my IKEA wish list because like everything is from IKEA. My personal wish list, which I actually can check something off, you guys. Yeah, let's I got a DSLR. I'm so excited, can you tell? I left some room in case I want to make a longer list eventually. I have the current Disney blackout dates because we are pass holders. I have my Disney wish list in here, when all of my bills are due. I have AP rates for like the places near us because we live in Florida and it is a tourist destination, but it makes it very expensive. I have my account information, and here's a little tip for me to you, like use a key for your password. Otherwise, you know, if someone finds your traveler's notebook, they have all your information. That's not good. I have some free date ideas, essential oils, recipes, and oils that I need to get. Don't drink soda, guys. It's bad for you. I have my gift guide for this Christmas. I realized that it is barely like summer, but people drop hints all year round. And I have kind of our itinerary. We're going to Hollywood Studios on May 5th. I'm so excited. We have some really awesome fast passes too, and a reservation, so I'm super excited. It's like our last hurrah before we have blackout and can't go anymore. This is my like kind of like self-care section, just reminders to myself. This is my Disney collection, and I have it marked by either ones that I've seen or ones that I own. And I've seen almost all Disney movies. There's a little section like right before Little Mermaid that I didn't see, but I've pretty much seen them all. I don't own very many though, so I really need to work on that. These are our go-to meals because when I meal plan, I like to go to here and have ideas, just things that are really easy to make. This is my no soda for May if I go all of May without drinking any soda. I told myself I'll buy myself like a Planner Society kit or something, so we'll see about that. My TV series, I just like to mark off where I'm at. Things I want to do this summer, places that I want to go practice my photography at, photography notes, just different notes on that. I want to make a capsule wardrobe. I have it planned out, I guess. My cleaning zones, and I think that's all I have in here, but I'm almost out of paper. This is like a fun little Easter egg. I swear this little bunny ends up in every one of my setups. That's the end of that notebook. I have like a Mambi sticker on there. Lauren, not Lauren, on Instagram told me to stick in a little Target dollar spot to my Jane Davenport pocket, and I did, so it's really nice because I have extra storage in here, and I just have business cards and ephemera and stuff like that. This is a genius idea. Green Tea Design Co., as you can see here, used it as like her card that she sends you. Like, is that not just the cutest thing ever? And since it was so cute, I kept it, and I just have stickers and stuff in here so that they don't get bent. I love that. Then I have more vellum, the back of the vellum, the back of my dashboard, which just has this really gorgeous Project Life card. Like, can we even talk about how gorgeous that is? And then a unicorn, because you should always believe in unicorns. I already know that I am going to be ordering some sort of A6 cover. I'm going back and forth on what I want. So I'm leaning towards Chic Sparrow just because I love Chic Sparrow's products. I'm not like 100% certain on that yet, but we'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below, and I'll talk to you guys later.